Welcome back to the Av Attack. I'm your host, Prescott Chambers. The Colorado Avalanche can't stop winning. This game, 26th of the regular season, at home versus the Vancouver Canucks. This is the Avs' second matchup against Vancouver, and the Canucks have only won 2 in their last 10. It is Grateful Dead night at Ball Arena, and quick fun fact, the Grateful Dead performed in Colorado at least 49 times, with 20 of those being shows at Red Rocks between 1978 and 1987. And welcome back to Big Val Nichushkin, who returns in this one after being out on injury for about 3 weeks since November 6th. And the Avs went 7-0-1 without him, which is amazing to hear. Starting goalies for this one were Kevin Lankinen and Scott Wedgwood. Period 1 was slow to start, just slow. Kind of a staggering start. But I think both teams were just finding their rhythm. Then at 2:55, Linus Karlsson scores the first goal of the game on a great Vancouver rush. Assist on the goal came from Arshdeep Bains and Atu Ratti. Karlsson with a great deke on the goal to go backhand, and it's 1-0 Canucks. Colorado kicks it up a notch, and the pace of this one goes up. At 6:56, Brock Nelson takes a stick to the face, and the Avs go on their first power play. The Avs have a great cycle in the Vancouver zone, but Lankinen is making great saves, and the Canucks are able to kill. The Avs start to get another good cycle going in even strength. Lankinen is stopping everything in this first period, though. Shots are 12-5 in favor of the Avs. At 12:33, Wedgie makes a fantastic butterfly save on a breakaway. The t-shirt guy makes an appearance and starts throwing shirts. I had absolutely no idea who this guy was, but the broadcasters were talking about him, and apparently he gets paid by teams around the NHL and other sports leagues to come in and get the crowd fired up. He is a professional sports fan, essentially, and I just want to know, where can I sign up for that? The Avs ice the puck a couple times. Quinn Hughes takes an insane turnaround shot that almost beats Wedgwood. After what felt like a 5-minute back-and-forth bout, at 19:23, just before the end of the period, the Nate Dogg scores his 21st goal of the season on a rebound with assists from Devon Taves and Sam Malinsky. After one, we're tied at 1. Period 2, this starts quick, and Nathan MacKinnon lays out Kiefer Sherwood. I think it was kind of like almost a reverse hit, but either way, it was he laid him out on the ice for sure. The Avs get a too many men penalty at 1:05, giving Vancouver their first power play. This one is killed with ease. The Avs seem to be having trouble passing, and bounces just aren't going their way. But they start to tighten up a bit, finally after a long cycle in the Canucks zone, and a couple chances from Vancouver as well. At 13:52, on an Avalanche rush, Brock Nelson sends one past Lankinen with assists from Gabe Landeskog and Ross Colton. It's 2-1 Colorado. The Avs look like they're really waking up at this point. A few more minutes pass, and Nathan MacKinnon makes one more last-minute goal at 19:26 with a one-timer from Gabe Landeskog and Josh Manson. It's 3-1 Avs headed into the third. Period 3, Blackwood is in net, as apparently Wedgwood sustained an upper body injury in the second period. So I don't know if Blackwood came in the second, or if they just subbed him out for the third. I wasn't, I guess, paying enough attention. But not sure how Wedgwood acquired that injury. But hopefully that's not a lingering one. Either way, I'm sure they'll be fine. Both goalies are fantastic. The Avalanche are looking more locked in the first few minutes of this one. Vancouver is still getting some decent opportunities, though, but not a ton of action in the first 10 minutes of the period. The Avs seem to have full control of the game and are just on cruise control with 5 minutes remaining. Vancouver empties the net with about 3.5 minutes left on the clock. Vancouver keeps good possession but can't get anything past Blackwood, and this one ends with a final score of 3-1 Avalanche. Overall, Colorado had a bit of a shaky start with some off-timing passes and frugal puck luck, but we are able to pull it together and come away with the win in this one. Blackwood seamlessly took over for Wedgwood. I honestly didn't even realize that he was there until like almost halfway through the third period. So, well, no, about 5 minutes in, I guess. But but either way, I mean, it was I didn't even realize that he took over for Wedgwood, which just goes to show how we have just two starting goalies now. Now the Avs go on a 4-game road trip out east, starting in New York to take on the Islanders and the Rangers, then to Philly to play the Flyers, and capping it off in Nashville against the Predators. The first of which will be Thursday, November 4th in Elmont, New York versus head coach Patrick Waugh and the Islanders. But until then, as always, I am your host, Prescott Chambers. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.